Hey, Bot of a God here, and this time I have a battle against Kamui. I think that's his name. I'll post the correct name somewhere. So I go in with my Haxie Drapion and fling my light ball at this Donphin. This was UU match, but for some reason this Donphin was the only UU he used. But whatever. So I get my first pair of hacks, and I think that's actually the only one I get, but I'm still Haxie. He Earthquakes me, which does lots, yeah. But then I get my second layer of I thief his expert belt because I couldn't figure out what item he had and I kind of wanted to reveal it. So then he blows away my toxic spikes because, call me a noob, but I completely forgot Donphin had rapid spin. I don't know why. I just played bad right there. And he had poison type, so it didn't really matter anyway. So whatever. So then he goes into his Venomoth to take whatever I do. And I was so excited I got the Torment off because I thought it was going to be Scarfed Respect. But it wasn't. So, I just go into my Drapion to see what he wants to do. And he sets up a sub. So I'm like, crap. So I go into Primeape solely to break the sub. And, so I don't let him set up. And if he wants to use Sleep Powder, because I have Vital Spirit. But he goes right off with the Psychic. And I live this, which is really good. And then he goes into Drifblim to take my second Earthquake. And since I'm Scarfed, I have to switch. So I go into my Ludicolo to take any special moves. But then he goes behind to Substitute. And Substitutes never bothered me, my UU team, when I had Hariyama on it. But since Primeape went UU, I use him instead of Hariyama now. And yeah, that kind of sucks because now I don't have a Whirlwinder to get them out of here. So I Thunder Punch the Drifblim just so I can break the sub and then get someone else in when I die. So yeah, he kills off Bot of a God, which sucks because that's me. And then I go into Venomoth. He goes into Sharpedo thinking I'm going to Psychic like his did. But no, I'm Choice Spec, so I don't want to use a move that's resist. Well, I don't know, I just go with a Sludge Bomb because that's pretty safe. And Drifblim takes 1/4 from Bug Buzz, so it would still be resistant even with Tinted Lens. So after how badly I played the first few turns, my Venomoth completely makes up for it. Like, that Venomoth won the speed tie right there because I have max speed Timid. So that sucked, but I Sludge Bomb and killed the Venomoth. So I killed Sharpedo and Venomoth. Then he goes back into Drifblim, who I also, lost my voice there for a second. He goes into his Hindenburg, who, yeah, that he doesn't die from that, but he does a Substitute because he thought he was going to take that better. And then the poison killed him. So yeah, that sucked, and I'm sorry for that. That's funny, though. And he goes into his Donphin. He tries to Ice Shard me, but gets paralyzed. So that sucks once again. And I almost kill him with the Sludge Bomb. And then he Ice Shards me and kills me. So Venomoth just saved me from getting beat by Substitute users. So that's pretty nice. So then I go into my Ludicolo and I just Giga Drain some of the health from Donphin. Because, yeah, that's what cool people do. So I get some health back. Not a lot by any means, but why not? So then he goes into his Lopunny. And I go into my Wheezing to take whatever it wants to do. And my dad actually knocked my camera up. So he uses Jump Kick. And I don't hardly take anything from that. Then he uses Fire Punch. And this is when I fixed my camera. So that quality wasn't too bad for long. So then I burn the Lopunny. So for how much that Fire Punch did, now it's going to be doing even less. But then he uses switcheroo, and he takes my leftovers, and I get a lagging tail. I forgot, like, no, I knew this thing had Klutz, but I wasn't expecting lagging tail. Iron Ball, maybe. But then he gets a crit on Fire Punch and burns me. So, yeah, that just sucked, because with that burn, Fire Punch would have done nothing. So, then he withdraws because he knows he's not doing anything and goes into this Marowak. And I was pretty scared of Marowak, and then it belly drums, so I was even more scared of it. So, now we're looking at a Pokemon. He said this thing has over 2,000 attack, or 200 attack, I mean. No, not 200. I'll ask him. But then he uses Double Edge with Rockhead. But then I go into Victory Bell, and I don't care if this thing has +6. I'm faster. So yeah, without Trick Room or Speed EVs, that sucks. But if he can use that Belly Drum faster or with Speed EVs, that thing will destroy. So then he goes back into his low putty, and I Sucker Punch it. So good game, and credits will roll right now. Alright, so great game, Kamui. It was a really fun match to have. Go to pokewaifudojo.webs.com, and yeah, I'll usually be there most of the time if I'm not working or at school, and then you can request battles with me there. If you'd like me to keep uploading more chapters of my story, message me and tell me, because I didn't get very good feedback the first time. Pokemon of the game was Clystron the Venomoth, because that thing saved me from getting swept this match. Man, I just love this credit picture. He just looks so awesome. So, rate, comment, sub, do what you gotta do, and I'll see you guys next time. Couple days. Peace, everyone.